ahead and get things going. Alright. So, let's see what we're running here first. So you said this was with your OD team?
Yes.
Alright, cool. This looks like we're on standard, except for Ryan Zarya, but it's King's Roast, that's fine. Rent's going for the pin, I like it. I like the enthusiasm. Okay. Get the call for the amp speed, it's good. Right off the bat, you need to be wall riding more.
Alright.
They're running Reaper Sombra, so it's not really an issue. But, you know, let's say they're running a sniper or something, and you're just kind of chilling here, right? Or even like here, and you're just kind of going back and forth like this. Like, it doesn't really give you that much value, right? No, okay. It's a part of his kit for a reason.
Yeah.
So just like, you know, just like go and practice range or whatever, just kind of practice wall riding while shooting as much as possible. The better you get at wall riding while shooting and like being able to hit shots consistently, you'll be able to charge beat faster, and it'll allow you to, you know, just in general get more value.
Yeah.
You know, because you may be dying less. Looks like your Sombra gets caught out. It's kind of unlucky. Okay. Yeah, your team just kind of fed there. I would have liked to see amp speed there instead of heal, so you can get him away, because you know he's already, your healing's not going to help him much. You have the Moira who's going to be healing him, so it's better off just to try and, like, if someone's overextending, if you're going to try and get him out, for sure just amp speed.
Yeah, instead of, yeah.
Because if they die, they're probably going to die anyway. They're like, regardless of if you heal or not. So yeah, just like, look at how much damage you took right there, actually. So you're at 200 health right here. And their Reaper Diva Sombra get you down 70 health from a range where they're not effective. Actually, about 120 health, right? And that was in like a second, right? Just because you're sitting, just kind of doing this little strafing motion back and forth, where instead you need to be doing like riding around that corner there.
All right.
That's just kind of showing. No, obviously it doesn't matter over there, but that's just kind of showing how it could have, like, the actual effect of it. So coalescence here. Your team's just kind of going down. So what would you say like your biggest problems are in Lucio? Like, what do you think
obviously I don't wall ride enough.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten better at the switching. I think you've seen that just a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously I think it's just where I like how I run back sometimes. Like if I get like people coming at me. So I don't think I utilize just wall ride enough. I think that's mainly the biggest problem.
Yeah, you're very slow, right? You're one of the slowest Lucios I've ever seen. Because like you're on speed right here, but like look how slow you're moving, right? Like you're not able to get in and around the fight as fast as possible, right? So like let's say your Moira is getting dove right here, and like you need to be back here, right? You can slingshot off of this wall and get there faster than just walking to her, right? And then, you know, potentially to boop the monkey off. Another thing I'm seeing is you're not utilizing boop either. Like your right click, you're just kind of throwing it out whenever someone's in range of it.
Okay.
But like have a strategic use for your boop, right? It's like displacing people in this game is so unbelievably broken, but people don't really understand how broken it is. You know, booping their monkey slightly out of position can kill him for free. Like, you don't always have to get like the big 4K boops off the map to, you know, get value out of that boop. Yeah. So right there, you shouldn't have died just because of wall riding. So yeah, definitely keep working on practicing that wall riding. Zoom through a little here. See what's going on. Okay. So like, what are you shooting at?
I don't know. I wasn't shooting at any certain target there, just because I couldn't really they were all kind of just stacked together, so I can really focus down one target.
Yeah, no, and I get just spamming, but you're not like you have to have a target in mind, right? You're just, instead of just like spamming into the enemy team, it's like, okay, I see their diva there, I can get some. Even if you're just poking for ult charge, right? It's okay to spam into a diva, but have in mind, I want to be shooting this diva instead of just shooting in a general direction and hoping people walk in front of your bullets, right? So make sure we're consciously aiming, like all the time. So right here, okay, you don't have amp, never mind. I was gonna say you shouldn't amp. Okay. Right here, they're very low. Your team has co-up, well, it just went down. So yeah, that means your Moira has abilities back up. You should be speed boosting right now.
Okay.
Instantly amp onto this team, right? Like, look at their health.
Yeah.
They're both of their tanks are 1. They do have EMP here. But if you can catch out their tanks before that happens, because we did kill their Sombra earlier, right? She's coming back from spawn. Reaper's out of the fight, right? So we can potentially look to kill these tanks and then just immediately back away, right? Just from that speed boost. So make sure we're also not hesitating or waiting for your team to tell you when to speed, right? You need to understand like when you have to speed, so you can do it on command. Because right there, that was too late. Although you guys did end up killing them, you get the diva as well. Their Sombra could have potentially EMP'd you here.
Yeah.
Because we took too long. Okay. So yeah, we know we have EMP, so you're hiding. This is good. Make sure you're not just like chilling here either. Make sure you like, because you can see your team through walls, you can see their health through walls. Like, make sure you see like their status instead of just kind of chilling here. It's like, okay, Orion taking down. Like, not that there's not much you can do about it, but like currently, if their Sombra was to EMP, do you know where your Orion is at?
Probably not. I don't really know where I was looking here. I was probably.
Okay, now you see them, but like.
Yeah.
Just you gotta have tabs on your team at all time.
Yeah. 100%.
100%. Because like, let's say you beat. Like, they EMP, you beat, but like, what if your run is in this corner, right? But you don't know that until you look and you're already mid-beat and you're like, oh shit, I have to move over so the end of the beat catches him, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if you know that he's there, you can beat further out so then you don't have to go as far to make sure he's hit with beat.
Okay.
So make sure we're keeping tabs on, because like your ult tracking is fine, from what I've heard in scrims, your ult tracking is good. We just need to make sure that we're working on, improving that awareness. So you don't have to make a split-second decision every time something happens. It's like, okay, I need to beat here. Where's my Ryan? Or where's my team? All right. Okay. It's fine. We're still just waiting. Good beat. Does catch a Ryan, unfortunately. This is a very vulnerable fight. Push in. Alright, not bad. Your team had the better ult combos. They did them first. Nice. And we're going to pick up a Ryan as well. Gotta skip through this. Appeals for your team. Yeah, make sure you're harassing that Sombra every time she wants to peek out.
Yeah.
Don't let her just kind of do stuff for free. So yeah, right now we're just kind of chilling, waiting for them to push in. Not much to do here. Okay, so we know they're going behind us. Rotate. Bit of a weird grab. Your team's not really able to do much there. It's kind of in this area. I mean, there's nothing you can do because it's not your grab flow. Okay. It's just kind of standard team fight stuff. I'm not gonna like sound like a broken record because it's generally the same stuff. Remember, boop is instant. So if you see a hack coming out, just immediately try and go for a boop, right?
Okay.
Because it's like it's weird. It's like it's treated like a hit scan. Because it's instant, but like it's not the same like type of projectile as a hit scan. But like you see your Sombra hacking right here.
Yeah.
You either boop or left click, right? If you boop, it's canceled instantly, and then you can go for the kill on her, which you do, which is good. Okay, I thought someone else can. I think the Sombra canceled it, which is why I was saying that. Just make sure, like, if you're trying to cancel a hack, definitely always go for a boop if she's in range.
Yeah, shit, he did cancel that.
Yeah. So we're speeding out here. Yeah, you're 1 health. Oops. F6. Yeah. Okay, we'll skip ahead here. Oops. A little too far here. Alright. So, we know they have AMP incoming. You got lucky that you didn't get hit by it.
Yeah, that was a very lucky one.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I thought their Sombra didn't have EMP there.
Okay. Yeah, because she had just used it, so I can maybe understand why you wouldn't think that, but like it's better to play. Like, if you don't know for sure, it's better to play somewhat safe.
Than sorry.
Yeah. So, I'd like to see you push up with your team here, like when you're chasing kills as well.
All right.
You can get back fast, so it's not really an issue. Okay. Skip ahead here a bit again. Right. So starting to push in. Okay. So Foresight, this is what everyone on the team is struggling with right now. It's like, okay, we know they have Reaper, Bomb, Monkey Ult, Beat, and Coalescence, right? So that's 5 ults that they have coming up. How are you going to react to this, right? Because in the place you're playing at, what happens if they throw a bomb?
I have no way out for Diva Bomb.
Yeah, if they throw a bomb over your head, you're screwed, right? You can maybe get around this, but that's going to require you to maybe amp speed to get over here, right?
Oh wait, I can tell you what happens this fight. I died to the Reaper ult. If I remember correctly, I forgot they had it. I thought they used it in the previous fight.
So you get the Shatter out. Yeah, you walked up a little too far. I think your Diva lost mech as well, actually, so that's why she wasn't able to eat it. But keep in mind, always like have a plan in your mind for the enemy ults. I mentioned this a while ago, but we need to make sure that we're always thinking ahead. Like, how am I going to play? Because like obviously you can make plans for your team, right, for them to follow, but like at the end of the day, no one's going to make a plan for yourself, right, other than you.
Yeah, I do that in my head only on like Sombra ult. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it needs to be every ult, right? Because like for me, as like as an Ana player or a Moira player, I'm thinking about every single ult, right? It's like, okay, Monkey ult, I don't really have to worry about. I can just fade away from. Diva ult, I need to save fade, use it last second whenever possible. Don't use it if I don't have to, if I can get around a corner. Reaper ult, fade, or sleep, whatever character I'm playing. Sombra, try and fade before it happens. Like I have a plan for all 6 of the enemy characters in my head, like what I'm gonna do. And like you get to a point though after doing it for a while where you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah,
it's just kind of it's just kind of second nature, snap, whatever. It gets very quick, but until you get to that point, you need to be, okay, how am I going to respond to this? What am I going to do here? Am I playing in the right spot? Just always be thinking about how you can react. So they used 5 ults that fight, actually. That's a bit of a yikes. But he runs back, you speed in. Okay, boop. Alright. Yeah, just don't let that monkey go where he wants to go. Just bully him. I mentioned this to Platt because he kind of struggles with the same thing. Especially on like Gibraltar. Like every time that monkey jumps, just boop him out of it. Give him muscle.
Yeah, I do. There's one map I do really good at that. It's Temple. Because when you just position up on that little high ground, little lip there, the monkey always tries to dive that, and you just get a free boop every time, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
I did a lot with Brig too. Super easy with Brig.
Yeah. So I'll keep going here. There's someone got EMP really fast, so... But once again, just make sure you're playing like, you know, like I have it. Nice little kill on the Reaper. It's last fight, so just speed into them, run them down. Yeah. Like I said, it looks like your gameplay is just a lot slower than some other Lucio's just because the wall riding.
Yeah, I can see that.
And like it's like, and it's not that you're getting punished for it because you're doing your job still, right? You know, you're getting beats off, you're getting your ult, you know, you're hitting the boops, but like you can be more effective because Lucio's in a weird spot, right? Where like you can like just sit there idle and do the same job as someone who's hitting these crazy wall riding stuff, but it's like it's about like min-maxing yourself to the point where you can, you know, get that slight edge that'll help you be better than the other players.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's basically Lucio has that, like, he has high impact on like a low floor, but he has a lot higher impact with like when you play a lot better.
Exactly. He has a very big room for, you know, carry potential. So I always forget like the way to call it, but he has a high skill ceiling, right? His skill floor is low. Anyone can play him. Anyone can do their job. But his skill ceiling is incredibly high, and that's why you see these like Overwatch League level Lucios who are fragging in the back line, killing 2 people.
Yeah.
You know, just because they've played the character for 4+ years now. So.
Yeah, like I was watching. Fuck, I forgot who it was. It was like Dogman or something, or some like owl support player. They're literally just at the enemy spawn. They kill one of them and they run back to their team before the fight even starts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I wish I could do that.
Yeah. So just, I mean, the more you play the character, the better you'll get at it. You can, it's about like learning your limits, learning what you can get away with, you know, and being able to execute it properly as well. Okay. So we're looking for a little rotation around right side. This is fine.
Yeah, I think this first death of mine is like super just unlucky.
Yeah, you kind of like ran in front of your Reinhardt here. Which kind of on your Ryan because you went to the left a little, but a little on you too. Because you really have no business being here, even if your Ryan is here. Like even if your Ryan's here, their Ryan can still hit you, right? Like let's say your Ryan's holding his shield right here. Like their Ryan can fire strike and hit you still. Their Zarya can right click off of this back thing right here, off of this off of the statue as well. Like really have no business being there. So just slight out of position mistakes there. We'll keep going. Speed it up a little. Oh, I zoned out and like didn't. I was so confused because I wasn't in first person. There we go. Okay. So come back here. Amp in. Sorry, I hacked. Right now, you guys won the fight, right? You killed the Rhine early. So just stay hard on speed and engage into them. Okay? It's like, you kill the Zarya. Oh yeah, the Rhine's dead. You kill the Zarya. Like, you're going to win this fight. You don't need the heals. Right? Your Moira's going to keep you up, so just speed. So you can get this Moira, this Lucio, this Sombra.
Okay. So basically, once we kill like 1 or 2 of their like either like their Zarya or one of their DPS, I can just keep it on speed because the Moira just keeps them up.
Yeah, because like, you know, most of their damage is gone, right? Because like only the Reaper's left to do damage, right? And he won't, like, these 3 combined are all the damage on this team, and if you take out 2/3 of their damage, they're not going to do anything, so your heals aren't going to matter, right?
Yeah.
So just don't let them breathe, don't let them have a second to do anything, just run them down. Like, you should be up here with your team. Your team's pushing without you. And I get your capping, but okay, I turn around anymore. That's kind of unlucky. So okay, we're just chilling here. Someone just trying to contest. Nice. Okay, amp and heals, trying to get your beat up. This is fine. We'll skip through it again. I want to see if there's anything else I can really see, because generally, I hate doing like long VOD reviews, like doing set times for VOD reviews, because a lot of the times like I just see a lot of the same mistakes over and over again. I can usually tell like within the first like 2 minutes like what someone is struggling with.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of skipping through to see like some individual mistakes here. Team overults, that's fine. Yeah, we're chilling. Keep skipping through. Be a little more active in your mouse movements as well. That'll help with the awareness issue.
Yeah.
Because like right now you're kind of like aiming at one spot for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And like here it's fine because you're doing damage, but like, do you even know that your Reaper's up here, right? Like, constantly make sure that we're looking around. Close to beat, nice. Appeals to get it. See that was good play from you. I'm just talking like referring to the specific thing that I mentioned earlier. So, okay, counter charge, go to Rhine. Yeah, just keep speeding, chase them down. And yeah, it's all the same stuff. We're seeing. We'll see if anything changes on third. Five minutes to get third, huge. All right. Another huge thing is contesting this high ground up here, because you know the Reaper is probably going to want to take this in some capacity, and unless your team is engaging, they don't need you down here, right? Because you can.
Yeah, I don't really contest high ground because I've never been good at doing like vertical wall rides. I've always been like.
So do you have the setting backwards wall riding on?
Let me check.
So it should be.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I do, but I can check just real quick.
I don't know.
Because obviously, I've seen how you like do it. It's basically like you have to like look up and physically do it, and just like a certain way. Let's see.
It should be under hero.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to find it. Hang on. No, I don't actually.
Okay, so I'll tell you right now, that'll be like 90% of the reason why you're struggling with wall riding, is because it doesn't, like, it's hard to wall ride. Like it's straight up just super hard to. Here, I'm gonna go into practice range.
Here, I will say this. I know some Lucio players have different keybinds for their wall ride. I've kept it on spacebar the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a lot easier.
Yeah. So here, if you want to look at the stream real quick again, I'll switch it off. So with it off, you can't see. I'm pressing space right now, and it's not letting me wall ride. Right.
Yeah.
It's not letting me wall ride at all. And to be able to like look at that, it just makes you fall. Like I'm spamming space right now, and it's not letting me do anything. So it'll literally allow you to not only vertical climb, but it'll also allow you to be shooting while you're wall riding.
Oh yeah, wow, that is a lot easier. I never.
Yeah, no, that's like one of the most important settings, and it's like so many people don't have it on. Like even more than like having like these different different keybinds and stuff. Like if you don't have that setting on, it's almost impossible to play the character. You can, because you can literally like get to the point where you can just like be shooting while climbing. Yeah, and it'll make your life 10 times easier. So.
Wow, that's a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I always check with people who play Lucio if they have it on or not. So. Yeah, like I said, literally just go into a practice range and just run around and practice that for a little while. Where is my King's Row? There it is. So yeah, that's 100% one of the hardest, like one of the things that make people struggle the most on the character. is
Just
like
not having that.
is literally just not having that will make
Wow.
the job 10 times harder. And it's like it's not said anywhere, it's not like written anywhere for like Lucio. Like you have to like go looking for it, or like hear it from other players. But yeah. Let's see. I don't even know if I need to really finish up the map here actually, because it looks like it's just gonna be the same kind of thing.
Yeah, we kind of roll it there.
Yeah, your team's just kind of rolling. It's like I mentioned, it's so easy to tell. Like the skills floor is super low. Like you're not even utilizing half of his kit, but you're still getting a lot of the same value off that other Lucios are. But like if you practice that for a while, play a ton of comp with that, get good at getting that wall riding going, it'll like literally like night and day difference. You'll be able to vertical climb a lot more easily, be able to contest high ground as well. Yeah, make sure you line up headshots and grab. Other than that, that's all I gotta say.
Okay, so it's just wall riding.
Yeah, yeah, wall riding, and then the awareness stuff once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, the awareness thing is gonna be huge. That's gonna be a big undertaking for you to work on, as that's not something you can like go into a practice range and practice. Like,
Yeah.
game. It's just like the more you play, it's like okay, where's my Rhino? Where's my where's this and that? Like making sure you always know where everyone's at. Enemy team and your team as well will help out a ton. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Your ult tracking is fine. I already mentioned to you that you had to get it a little bit faster, so it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think other than that, I think you're good. Honestly, that's really
Okay.
all
Yeah,
I
I'll try and get you a VOD of me trying it out with the backwards and see how that works.
Yeah.
We can probably do this in like a week or two again.
Yeah, definitely. If you like a week or so, just come back and
All right.
have improved. That's pretty much it. You got any questions or?
No.
Alright, sweet.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll see ya.
Yeah, I'll see you around.